Ebusua Ghana for Deports Israel for me Sabina Meslemu. Mumien Concohre ni Echegwe.
So we have some major breaking news. A major confrontation between Ghana and Israel has just started, and the Israelis are treating the Ghanaians living in Israel very, very bad. 4 of Ghanaians were detained in Ben Gurion airport in Israel, and they have been deported back to Ghana. According to reports, there is no reason as to why Israel is deporting the Ghanaians back to their country. They just profile and target them, take them, then deport them forcefully. According to the Israelis, they are saying that the Ghanaian embassy in Israel failed to cooperate when these Ghanaians were coming to Ghana, and Ghana has just decided enough is enough, and it has decided to replicate what Israel is doing to them. As we're speaking right now, the Ghanaians have already deported 3 Israelis who were going to Ghana. And they have said, if you have decided to deport our people from your country, then all the people from your country in our country, we are going to deport them. This will be a reciprocal to what these people are doing. And this conflict is growing stronger and stronger.
Breaking news, guys. This one is very huge. There is tension between Ghana and Israel, the people of God. Now, Ghana deports 3 Israelis in retaliation after ill treatment, unjustified deportation of Ghanaians. Now, something happened about 2 days ago. Ghana, they tell the people of God, Israel, say why will they treat their people, Ghanaians, in such an inhuman manner? Say why will they mistreat their citizens, that they are going to retaliate. I even thought that it was a joke. I thought it was one of the gimmicks or the pranks where African leaders always they put out there, you understand? I never knew that John Mahama, the president of Ghana, is a man with integrity. This move alone signifies or tells a lot about John Mahama, that Africa is waking up. It be like say they are seeing our videos. I'm telling you. Don't be surprised they are watching. Don't be surprised your governor is even watching me right now. It's possible. Now, let me read the headlines. They said Ghana deported 3 Israelis on Wednesday. That is yesterday. That should be yesterday. On Wednesday, in a reciprocal move after accusing authorities in Tel Aviv of subjecting Ghanaian travelers to ill treatment at Ben Gurion airport and carrying out the unjustified deportation of 3 of its nationals, according to a foreign ministry statement. The Ghanaian government has been compelled to retaliate after its citizens' treatment by Israel. It said the government of Ghana will continue to safeguard the dignity of its nationals and also that of other nationals, said the ministry. All right, so when I don't hear them now let me make small analysis. Why is Israel, the people of God, why is their government suddenly becoming hostile to some nations in Africa, especially South Africa, and now then they face Ghana? Is it because Ghanaians do not support, or Ghana government does not support the buying of Palestinians? No, I'm asking. I'm not saying that is it, but that could be the reason why the sudden, the sudden hate. You understand? All right. So, but that's not the main point of this video. The main point of this video is you will be Nigerian. Can your government protect your rights? In fact, as a Nigerian citizens, now we no get rights outside Nigeria pass. In fact, if you are talking about a country that other countries can trample on the rights of their citizens without anything, without the Nigerian government retaliating, now we they feed do us anyhow. Can your government retaliate in this? Just check it, like, if to say a Nigerian now they deported like that, they will just come home. They just come here and start praying to their God, the God of Israel. They will start praying, Jesus, your people deported me from Israel, your land, you understand? Now you see how Ghana government gave it back to them. Your government cannot do it.
Through their charge, have now apologized for the action they carried out, and they have called for de-escalation, because we made it clear that if they deported 10 Ghanaians, we will deport 10. 20 will deport 20. 50 will deport 50. We are not going to accept this, particularly when the reason they gave is absolutely untenable.
What reason did they give?
They claim that the reason they gave when the charge was summoned is that authorities in Israel are concerned that our embassy officials are not cooperating, and that they have given them a list of 6 Ghanaians they want travel certificates issued, so they will be deported, and that our embassy officials are not cooperating.
Ragazzi Asamaba. Donald Trump Eddie Abase Nkroma Akumaku 42 bia omo airco America omo social media platform like enyem omo ye no social media so for the past 5 years was say omutimi control ehunu say omo di juma power so including comment under amanfo page obitimi be comment o maame o papa o sa comment ni nyina wo say etimi ready was say sa emra no de ma kroma akomako 42 na age so omoje visa nse no maba UK no say odi asa no mako US no say odi UK so ababa be ka ho ohanam say akomunipa was say uwo UK anasa wo ye UK citizen na say why wadwene say ubeba America efiti na ekọ no so ne mra odi mu ne say wodi mu baba be ka ho UK fo opese wo kwa age say ye check omojo phone number e control enema a wo ye wo phone no so. On top of that, social media platform ye be check it. And no like the past 5 years no be check you. Na no so kran kon kotonche wo email. And no so no over 10 years enema afom nyino be check it. And no kran san kotonche wo se so check wo busuafo nyina ansa na betime ba America. Charlie.
Where are you from?
Ghana.
For those of you who didn't see what she wrote on comment section, her son is missing. Calm down and tell us what's going on.
I'm a Sierra Leonean, to be precise, but I based in Ghana. Off Anchor Barrier, to be precise. That's where I stay. And my son is just 2 years old. On the 30th of May, I took my son to school. Because he's attending Mount Mary at Ofanko Barrier. The 30th of May, I took him to school. And when I went to pick him, the teacher was like, the dad has come to pick him home. That was on the 30th of May. I was like, Auntie, why did you give Kofi to the dad? Because the name of my son is Kofi. The teacher was like, when Kofi saw the father, Kofi was crying. I was like, Auntie Maya, why? Then I made the remarks in the school. I said, Auntie Maya, if I don't have Kofi again, I'll come and hold the school responsible because of Kofi. And that day I went home. As soon as I went home, I called Kofi's grandparent. I was like, they said the father had picked him up from school. And when the father picked him up from school, he hasn't informed me that he's going to pick Kofi. From the 30th of May up till now, I don't know where my son is. I've been trying to reach the dad, the family member. They are not even responding to my text. Nothing. Up to now, it's over 7 months since May 30. Up to now, Odogo. Every day I'm crying, calling people to beg the family.
Do you have his pictures and your son's picture?
Yes, please.
Alright. I'm trying to see how we can make this a little bit calm for you before we move forward. At least it seems like he is with the father, not a random person picking him up, right?
Yes, please.
Okay, thank God for that. Thank God for that. Alright, let me tick that one off, that the father, let's say, took his son without your consent or without you knowing. Where is the father from?
The States.
United States?
Yes, please.
An American man?
Yes, please.
American citizen, or sorry, is it an African American? A white guy?
African American. African American.
Like, is it like an African American or an adult who grew for Africa then moved to America?
He's an African American. He was born in the States.
Okay, so are you aware whether he is with a son in Ghana or they're out of the country?
I don't know where they are. And that one I can't say because I've been trying to reach him, call the family member. If I call the family member, they'll be like, it's been long we spoke to him. He's not even responding to our text message, nothing.
Have you tried contacting the United States Embassy?
Yes, please.
And what did they say?
It's been over like 4 months since I contacted the embassy. They are just telling me I should text. If I go to the embassy, they will not even allow me to enter the embassy. They will just give me an email. If I email the embassy, we are working on it. We are still in progress with the matter.
Okay, another question. The school where your son attends, the teachers, the staffs of that school, they know him as the father of the child?
He is not in Ghana here. He only went there once to pay my son's fee. That was the only time he has.
The school is aware of him being the father of the child?
Yes, please, because he went there to pay fees once.
Okay. And your son identified the father?
Yes, this is a small boy. It's just 2 years.
I'm curious. Before this happened, were you having any issue with him?
No, please. I was not having issue with him.
You guys are still together or not together?
We are not together because I don't know. When he came to Ghana, he didn't inform me that he's coming to Ghana. So I stayed at my own place, and when he went to pick my son, I was surprised because he has never come to pick my son from school. I was really surprised, and that one got me worried. I was like, why? Straight away I called the father, both the parents of the guy. I called them. I was like, why?
Okay, so both of you are not in good terms, and in the birth certificate, his name there.
Yes, please. I have everything. Let me show you.
Hold on. If I may need it, not here, unless I'm posting. Okay. Were there faults? Can I come take the child? Can the child be with you? Like, because I'm just saying it's a little bit incomplete for me to make a judgment. And like I always say, I'm just listening to your own part of the story. That doesn't completely mean that I support you or I agree with what you are saying. I'm just making a comment based on what you have said. Because he might be saying something different. So what I'm saying here is that, do you guys ever have any moment like, I want to be with the child, can I stay, can I come and carry? Have you ever had that kind of conversation?
No, please. There is no time I've ever deprived him to be around Kofi. There is no time. He only came at my place once. He asked me, and what are you taking Kofi to school with? I said, there's a bike guy that come and pick Kofi from school, because where we stay is like just 5 minutes walk from the school. But since Kofi is a baby, in the morning when I dressed him up, I don't want him to walk. So unless I had to carry him on top of a bike and they drop us. And the dad was like, the bike is so risky for him since he's a baby. I was like, okay, I'm cool. So we had to involve the father. That is Kofi's grandfather, the dad's father.
All right, easy mom. Let us get a picture here, all right?
Yes, please.
How did you meet this guy? Where did you meet this guy? Because a 2 years old child, it seems like you guys didn't even stay for long. Like, what's the background of your story? How and where did you guys meet? What happened?
Okay, I'm a Sierra Leonean. We met through our parents. My dad and his dad, they did like connect us together, right? And we were talking, everything was cool, and it was like, V, because they normally call me V. V, I want you to come to Ghana, and so we can start something afresh. I was like, okay, since he is coming from the States, he doesn't want to go back to Sierra Leone. I said, okay, so I had to involve my family and everybody. They were like, okay, you can go, since this is what we want for you. Then I came back to Ghana. But when I came back to Ghana, the red flag was so many. The red flag was so many. But that one I skipped. And since I came to meet him, and something led to another, I was pregnant, and that's how we have been back and forth, back and forth.
Okay. You guys had sex. Something did not lead to other. You guys had sex and you guys had a child. And let's say you saw the red flags and all this thing were going on. Now, here's what I want to say. Okay? Did you guys get married? Did you guys get married?
Yeah, we did traditional marriage.
Only traditional marriage. There's no court. There's no registration that you guys are registered in the court.
No, please.
Do you have his full details, like his passport details? Because it seems like you will need a lawyer.
I don't have his passport details. I only have like few information about him.
Because someone in America, unless he did not take the child to America, as a matter of fact, to carry Pikin enter America without a written letter or consent from the mother is difficult for him to do it. There's probability, this is just me, don't take me by my words. There's a probability that if your child, if he cannot live with his parents, go back to America. All right? I don't think your child is in America. There's a chance that your child is. Where are the parents from? Where his own parents are where?
They are in the States too. Both the mom and the dad.
This is strange. Does he have family in Ghana?
No, please.
Your child is not in America. I don't think a country like America would not let, even to board the flight. A country like America is very strict. Have you tried reaching out to any lawyer or something like that?
No, please, because when I reported the matter to the police were like, because I reported the matter here in Ghana, they have a like child protection. They call them DOVSU. I reported the matter DOVSU. DOVSU were like, we need his number to contact, but the number they have been trying the number. It's not going through. They've tried any means possible to reach him. They say unless we have to pay private investigator, and I don't have that money to do private thing.
Even though some people are writing on the comment section that maybe the child is in America. If that child is in America, that means there's a probability that that guy forged documents because she did not give consent according to her. She says she did not give a consent. So if I should if I should make a comment without being biased, I'll say he did not take the child to America because she did not give consent to it. And if that child is in America with him, how are they sure that he was the father? That is not yes, because do they have like a CCTV camera?
No, please.
All right, this is what I think you should do. I'm going to post this just as you've said it, and I believe that when I post things like this, a lot of people do make comments. A lot of people do suggest on what to do. Okay, as a person, what I would advise you to do is to find a lawyer. Even though I know if they charge, but you need this is a serious case. And the parents in the United States are not saying anything.
They are not saying anything. That is the thing that is paining me.
Have you filed a legal have you filed a legal, like, have you tried taking the school to court?
When the father picked him up from school, like 2 days, I reported the matter at the police station because Kofi is a child. I don't have to wait like a week, even if it's the dad. But he didn't inform me. They said that is an issue. If he informed me that one, I don't have issue. I reported the matter at the police station. The police were like, they held the teacher for like the rest of the day. And the school committee came together and they were like, and since this is family matter, you guys should go and settle it out. You should stop involving the school.
I don't know about Ghana. Like, all right, this is what you will do for me, is a mom. You can send me the things that I need.
Yes,
His pictures, your son's pictures.
please.
You never know. There have been cases where I posted something and the person involved reached out and be like, "Hey, I want you to hear from me. This is this. All right? We can
Yes.
only try.
Okay.
We can only try." And I hope that some people will also reach out and give you some advice. All right? Do you know any of his social media accounts?
No, he's not that social media person.
He might be social media person, but you don't know.
Yeah, exactly. That's right.
This is one thing with a lot of my sisters. A guy, if he tell you say I'm not a social media person, meanwhile that person na guru, you just don't know him. Where are you from?
Ebusua na kyerɛ sɛ wei ni di etwa go musonfo Josephine mefa mo nsi ase.